everybody, it's Nella here. How you guys doing today? So in today's video, we're going to see what is next. If you guys are curious about any sort of situation, whether it be relationships, whether it be a job or a financial situation, or you're just wondering what's next on your journey, on your path, this reading is for you. I'm really just aiming this reading for anyone who needs guidance or who's stuck between two different decisions and doesn't really know where to go, anything like that. So yeah, think of a situation, think of something you need guidance on, and then you can pick a pile. If you see smoke, I do have incense burning, that's why. Also, if you've been here before and you're like, this is a different setup and this is a different sound and all that stuff, it's because I am in a different room. I can't normally film in this room, but it's a lot bigger and that's why I'm kind of echoey. So yeah, hopefully we can get back to some actual good sound mic quality. My computer crashed, unfortunately, so I can't really do my camera too much because I don't have anywhere to edit the videos and then upload them. So on the phone, we're doing it. Anyways, let's get into the actual piles in the selection. As you can see, they're all Two of Wands. So the first one is going to be the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith Two of Wands. The second one is, pile 2 is going to be this Two of Wands. I don't remember the name of this tarot deck, but it is beautiful. And then the third Two of Wands is this one right here. This is from the Mystic Mondays tarot deck. So yeah, I'll actually hold them up all at the same time if you guys need me to. I mean, they're on the table so you can kind of see them all together, but this is pile 1 over here, pile 2, pile 3. So the timestamps are all going to be down below. You guys can skip right down to those. Just remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and I will see you guys at your pile. Hello, pile 1. If you guys chose the Rider-Waite-Smith Two of Wands, and then this is your reading. We're going to see what is next. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, this is for people who are looking for any sort of guidance or who are kind of lost right now. Whatever situation that came to mind when you pick this reading, when you pick a pile, that is what we're going to get the answer to. So, as you can see, I've already pre-pulled some cards. I pre-pulled a couple of oracle cards. This is just to help me figure out like what this is about and also what's going on, what's next for you guys. So we'll look at that. I also pulled this specific tarot card to see what you were inquiring about. Obviously, it's going to be different for everybody, but hopefully this can encompass the general vibe and the general question that most people in this pile were asking about. And then finally, we have the actual tarot cards, which are going to tell me what is next, predictions for that, what is next on your journey, what is next on your path. And then on camera, I will pull some clarifiers. Most likely I'll need them. And I'll pull some oracle cards. So let's get into it. If I sound winded, it's because I have to stand up during this. So I'm like, sorry about that. Anyways, let's see what you guys are inquiring about in this group. Okay, this star, this is beautiful. So this group, I'm assuming most of you are inquiring about something that you're really hoping will happen. This is some sort of dream, some sort of wish fulfillment. We're going to see it's probably going to differ for a lot of people. But yeah, this is something that you're hoping to build, to rebuild. This is something you've been wanting for a while, something you dream of, something that you wished for even. So let's see what is next for you guys. All right, I think, do I want to do these first or these first? I think I'll do these. I'll do them all together. All right, so we have four, I'm going to do these. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. So right off the bat, I'm getting that you guys are kind of confused about how to go forward with this. This is something that you wanted, something that you're chasing, something that you wished, you hope, you dreamed for with the Star card over here. But the Ace of Swords in reverse tells me you're not confident about getting it, or you're confused about something. There's some sort of like miscommunication here, some sort of confusion. You just can't figure out how to weave your way to this point right here. Some people in this pile might be feeling really insecure with the Queen of Wands in reverse here. You can be feeling, like I said before, unconfident. You could definitely be feeling like you're not good enough for some reason. This could be about, for some people, a relationship with the Lovers card right here. I just feel like there's a lot of doubts and insecurities with this group. even though you want this thing and you're gonna take action to go get it if you haven't already. This is what the Knight of Swords is telling me, that what's next is you guys taking decisive action to go get whatever this thing is, to get this star that you've been hoping for, to get this dream that you've wanted. If this is a relationship, then that's what you're going for. If this is a career, that's what you're going for. If this is, the star can mean fame or some sort of success, reaching some sort of pinnacle in some way, shape, or form, something that's super important to you. This is what you're going to be doing. The Knight of Swords tells me you're going to be taking clear, decisive action towards this thing. You're going to be going full speed ahead towards this goal. But for some reason, there's just like a lack of confidence. Ace of Swords in reverse, or you don't know how. Like you're doing it, but you're like, am I doing it right? Like, so we are going to get some clarifiers, and I am going to go over everything I see. So if like the first thing I say doesn't resonate with you and your situation, I'm just going over everything I see, since obviously it is a general reading. But I think what next for you guys in pile 1 is definitely you are going to be, like I said, taking decisive actions towards something that you want. I think that either you guys are going after a certain person with the Lovers card here, and if that's the case, then this Lovers card right now is telling me, if you're asking about love or any sort of connection, relationship, doesn't have to be romantic, but any sort of connection and relationship, this is what's coming next in for you guys. The Lovers right here, and it's going to be in a really good way. This is like two pieces of a puzzle finally coming together and clicking the way they need to click. This is a supportive relationship that helps both sides. If there was a situation that you guys are asking about where there was some sort of miscommunication, or maybe words that were spoken that weren't very nice, they were spoken out of anger, out of maybe even pettiness, with the Queen of Wands in reverse here. If there was something said or done by either party where there is some regrets now because, you know, like I said, it was either spoken out of anger, out of spite, out of hatred, out of whatever it may be, pettiness, out of vengeance, out of just wanting to get somebody back, make them feel the way that you felt, or they wanted to make you feel the way that they felt, just know that there's going to be a reconciliation here with the Lovers card. Once again, this is two people coming together, very vulnerable, very open, but like in a really good way. The Lovers card upright. Think of like, people used to call the Lovers card Romeo and Juliet, which is so toxic because that's such a toxic relationship. Think of it more as like Morticia and Gomez, Adams from the Addams family. Yeah, this is just two people who literally are just perfect for each other. This is two people who come together so nicely, who fit so nicely together, who work so nicely together. So for some people, this could be you coming back together with somebody perhaps that you had a falling out with, and you guys coming back together in a really good way, in a very loving, positive manner. Once again, this does not necessarily have to be romantic. It could be, but doesn't have to be. So if you were asking about, or if you were trying to get guidance on what's next for a certain relationship, whether it be platonic, family, or romance, then that's what I see, especially if you guys had like a falling out. I do see that there is some communication coming in with good intentions as well. Somebody trying to make up. I don't know if it's you or them, but this is going to be really positive and really beautiful. There's going to be a lot of healing and a lot of rebuilding going on with this connection. If this isn't talking about, or you asking about a person that you've already known in the past, then this could be saying that there is somebody coming in the future, even though you are feeling like you're doubting this, you're feeling unconfident in this aspect. There is somebody coming in the future with this Lover card right here. If you guys believe in twin flames, soulmates, whatever you want to believe, the Lovers does speak of that, especially with the Star card right here. This is like somebody you're destined to meet. I know people hate hearing that, but I gotta read what I see here. So if you were asking about love or any sort of connection like that, or guidance on any sort of connection in any way, shape, or form, once again, I keep saying romantic love because that is what the Lovers does entail, but this could be any sort of soul bond here, whether it be a soul family, a soul friend, or a romantic soulmate that you would think of like traditionally. That is definitely what is coming in here. I think you're going to feel a lot more confident. I think you're going to feel a lot more empowered with this person. This person is going to come in and help you in some way, shape, or form, and you're also going to help them. Think of like the yin and the yang coming together. It's like two parts coming together to make a perfect whole. That's what I see with this Lovers card right here for you guys. Once again, really good intentions with a Knight of Swords right here too. Yeah, I definitely see this person helping you rebuild your confidence, heal your doubts, your insecurities, and all of that stuff with the Star card right here too, and just really help to empower you. Once again, I don't think this is just going to be like them doing kind of charity work for you or anything. With the Lovers is a mutual give and take. It's just like a perfect pair. So this is like the best friend that you guys just fit together, sing together, and it's just beautiful, lovely. You know what I mean? Or it could be the romantic relationship. It could be any sort of partnership, really, with the Lovers card right here. But yeah, once again, as I keep saying, there is really good intention with the Knight of Swords here. And it's also saying to take decisive action. So I do think you are going to take decisive action to go seek this out in some way, shape, or form. We will get clarifiers to see exactly like what that means. But yeah. For those of you who are asking about some other sort of dream or wish fulfillment, that doesn't have to necessarily do with another person. So this could be a career type thing, a financial thing, whatever it is that you're hoping for, you're wishing on a star for, you're praying for with the star here, I definitely think it's going to be answered. You're going to find the perfect match here. So if this is like you're looking for jobs and you're taking action to go get jobs or whatever, or you're thinking of doing it in the future, this is saying to take the decisive action, because there is really good things coming in right here. The Lovers is telling me that there is a perfect match. There is going to be something here for you. You might have to make a decision between a current job and an old job, or between some two sort of aspects in your life with the Lovers, because the Lovers can mean a choice as well. But there is something here for you that's just going to fit you like a glove and be literally what you've been looking for with this star card. Yeah, and for any other ways that this could go for people, depending on what they're asking. Once again, I'm not gonna be able to like go over every single aspect of every single thing that people are asking about, but whatever you've been hoping for, dreaming for, wishing for, whatever you've been praying is going to come to fruition. There's going to be the perfect match for you. So this could be in any way, shape, or form. If you've been, like I said, job hunting, that could be one of them. If you've been hunting for a new home, a new house, a new apartment, whatever it may be. If you've been hunting for, I don't even know, like a new pet. Like we do have the cat right there. This could literally mean that as well, especially if there is some, if you had like an old place, an old cat, an old pet that didn't work out or something like that. Like that sounds weird being like an old pet that didn't work out, but especially if there is something in the past here with the Ace of Swords, or if there is some sort of confusion or lack of clarity here, or just something's coming to fruition here. You're taking action on this confusion, on this insecurity of whatever it is that you're trying to get, whatever it is that you're praying is going to happen, and you're going to find the perfect match for you. So this is like if it wasn't for a job, for example, if this is somebody searching for a house or the perfect car or something like that, this is them finding the perfect match for something that they need to get, right? That they need to receive, and it works out perfectly for you. So let's get some clarifiers and see if we can clarify this down any further. Yeah, I just, in whatever way that you're asking about, whatever you're asking about what's next, whatever guidance you've been wondering about, there is some sort of match here. And I do think, once again, the Lovers can mean you do have to make a decision, but I do think that you're gonna know the way to go, because the Knight of Swords is very like, this guy is not questioning anything. He's like, yep, I'm charging in. This is the way I'm meant to be. This is the way I'm meant to go. And when he's upright, like, this is a good thing. It's not saying that you're charging in blindly. It's not saying that you're charging in too fast. It means like there's good intentions here, and those good intentions will be rewarded on both sides with the Lovers here. So all right, let's get some clarifiers for the Lovers. Yeah, so there's a breakthrough and some sort of connection here, right here. Ace of Swords. You had the Ace of Swords in reverse, and now it's upright. The Page of Cups in reverse is feeling vulnerable about this situation. Look, the Queen of Wands is up right now, and so is the Ace of Swords. That's so crazy. Whoever this is, whatever this opportunity is, whatever this match is, this partnership is, and once again, it doesn't have to even be a human. Your perfect match for whatever you're asking for could be the perfect place for you to live. Like, there's so many things that a perfect match could be. Whatever this is, you're going to be so emotionally, I don't want to say vulnerable about, but it's almost like you're going to be so taken aback by this, just because of how pure and loving and open it is, and how real it is with this Lovers card. The reason why they're naked on the Lovers is because it's all about open honesty and open connection. It's like stripping bare to the bones, stripping bare to the minimum, and it's just like true loving connection. I don't know how else to say it. So however this is, however this works out for you guys about whatever you're asking about, this is just saying that it's going to be so perfect for you in your situation that you're going to feel like this Page of Cups over here. You're going to be like, is this real? You're going to be feeling really vulnerable, because I don't think you're used to this sort of such pure connection, such a pure match. I don't think you're used to that happening. This could be also saying what's next for you guys is some sort of open and honest conversation will lead to this star right here. So some sort of vulnerability and opening up in some way, shape, or form, especially with the Page of Cups in reverse here. This is being like stripped bare. There's just some sort of vulnerability. This is like talking to somebody else, and like normally you don't really talk about your troubles or your woes, and you're just being super vulnerable with them, and they're just like, oh, you need housing? I don't know why I keep going to housing, but they're like, oh, you need housing? I have, you know, this house that I'm renting out. Like, yeah, you're my friend. Don't worry about first, last security or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? It's just like, because you're open and honest and vulnerable with this person, the perfect opportunity just finds you. And it works out for this person too, because this person has an empty house that they need rented out anyways. They didn't want to rent it out to some random because obviously like there could be problems with that. So that worked out perfectly for them too, because they filled the house, they're getting their rent, but they're also like secure in the fact that you're not going to wreck their house. You know what I mean? So that's just an example of like such open vulnerability that's giving this perfect connection for you guys, this perfect match for you guys, this like the two pieces of the puzzle coming together. And with the star card also in the lovers here too, the lovers has on top of it Archangel Raphael, and he's supposed to be the archangel of healing. So this is going to be super healing for both parties as well. So that's just an example. Obviously make it fit like as it fits your situation, but just some sort of vulnerability and open communication, direct communication is going to really pay off for you guys, especially in some sort of relationship or some sort of decision that you need to make. That is definitely going to pay off for you guys. I can't ignore the fact that there is the star and the lovers here. So for some people, if you're looking for like some sort of, I hate saying fame, but like some sort of recognition, some sort of being seen in some way, shape, or form, some sort of like being in the spotlight, I think the best way to do it, or what's next for you guys at least, will be being open and vulnerable either with your audience, with whoever it is on the other side of this star card who's either watching you, listening to your music, whatever it is. Like if you're a musician or an artist or something, being super open and vulnerable with the lovers here is going to draw you your audience, is going to get you what you want out of this, is going to get you at what you need out of this. Sorry, sometimes I stutter a lot, but I guess an example for this would be like a musician writing a song. Think of like, I don't know, I think of like Linkin Park or something like that, but whatever musician that you like, whatever type of music that you like, just something that you listened to and that really spoke to your soul, that really helped you through tough times. Like that's the vibe I'm getting here. If it's not a specific person with this lovers, then it's like, just kind of filling in a gap that needs to be filled here. So going back to the musician and the artist and all that stuff, for example, like Linkin Park, they're making their music. Obviously that is very fulfilling and satisfying for them to make their music, but also I think that album, the first album that they dropped, got like billions and billions of views, which at the time was like impossible. It like never had happened before. And basically just saying something so raw and open and honest as their music, which they loved doing, which helped them not only to get out, you know, their band, their voice, and also their emotions and how they felt about stuff. But it also was something that helped carry these other people, and their audience was like very thankful for the music that they wrote and that they brought out into the world, because they felt finally like they were heard, like they were seen, right? And they hadn't felt like that before. Can you tell I'm a Linkin Park fan? So like I know this from experience. But that's just an example. Obviously, if you don't like Linkin Park, try and fit it with a different artist that you're just like, wow, that song just really hit me in the feels, right? It's like that sort of recognition. It's like that is what is going to pay off for you at the end. It's something that's open and vulnerable. And obviously, if you're trying to do this on like a content creation type of level, or on a like more like fame type of level, obviously you're not going to be like too open and honest with people you don't know, but there's just some sort of vulnerability here that is going to attract people to you with the lovers here. It's just like they're going to feel seen and heard because you speak your truth in your voice. But yeah, that's only for people obviously who are asking for that, about that sort of situation. If you're trying to do something with your own startup business, with your own entrepreneurship in some way, shape, or form, content creation, because we did have the star and the Queen of Wands is somebody who's usually like an entrepreneur, a business person, a leader, some sort of visionary. Yeah, then that's how I see you guys really making an impact here. What's next for you at least is really making an impact by being open and vulnerable with people. And Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough, a really big breakthrough with doing this thing. So if you're sitting here like, I would never be open and vulnerable, like, I don't know, I just see that happening. I really do. And you might not even think you're being open and vulnerable, but it's just something about you, something with things you say, something about the way you portray yourself, the way you act, and you do it. You're going to do it with confidence. I don't think you have in the past. I think you've been very shy in the past, unconfident. I think you've been very insecure in the past about something, but in the future, like, that is going to lead to you being super, super confident and seen, and in doing so, you're going to attract these other people who are also going to feel confident and seen because of the way that you portray yourself. So yeah, I think for a lot of people though, this might be kind of more on like a person level, but I have to read everything I see with these kind of readings. But yeah, if you're wondering, especially about a relationship of some sort, whether it be a family member, a coworker, a friend, or like a romantic relationship, just know in the future, I think that things are definitely going to be really good between you and this person or these people with the lovers here. I think you're definitely going to have a deep connection, a deep sense of community, of being safe, feeling happy, definitely feeling understood for sure with this person or with these people. Anyways, let's do the Knight of Swords and see what happens here. Clarify the Knight of Swords. I think that, look at that, Six of Swords, transitioning from choppy waters, transitioning from hard times into easier times. This is, yeah. It's because of all the efforts that you're going to take. It's because of clear, direct communication. It's because you're being assertive, not domineering, but assertive. You're going after what you want. You're chasing what you want, Knight of Swords. You're like, this is where I want to go, here, and you go, boom. There's no like side quest or anything. It's like, this is what I want. I know what I want. What is that TikTok phrase? It's like, Camellia is what I want. That's what I'm hearing right now. Look at that. Three of Cups, Three of Swords in reverse, and Seven of Coins. I'm not sure if this was, but yeah, Seven of Coins. This is you definitely investing in something, whether that be a relationship, investing in a traditional sense in terms of job and or finances, or just investing your time and energy. I feel like this is what you're going to be doing if you have not been doing it already. I think you already have been doing this thing, which is why you're asking about it. You've wanted and dreamed for this for so long that you have been investing your time, effort, energy, money, finances, whatever it is, into this thing, but you're still chasing after it. And the Knight of Swords is telling me that it's going to come to fruition pretty soon, because this is a really fast moving card. And we also have the Three of Swords in reverse, which is, you know, letting go of your sadness, your pain, your sorrow in regards to a certain situation. Three of Cups, this is a happy celebration. This is celebrating with other people, with community, with family, with just whoever it is that you want to surround yourself with, friends, I'm not sure. But there is happier times definitely ahead, especially if you've been feeling unconfident or doubting yourself or doubting your abilities, or you haven't felt heard, you haven't felt seen, you haven't felt like you could express yourself in the way that you wanted to express yourself. If you have felt like, you know, in terms of either relationships, family, friends, business, whatever it is, you haven't been able to kind of break through to the next level in some way, shape, or form, then that is definitely coming next for you guys in this pile. All right, let's get these other oracle cards. So we have what's next. Revelation, Epiphany, and Discovery. Yeah, this is that breakthrough with this Ace of Swords. Especially if you've tried something and failed in the past, because let's be honest, the Ace of Swords in reverse can mean failure. I see this definitely coming to fruition this time. I don't know, maybe the stars are just aligning. I'm not sure why this time is working and it hadn't in the past. But I do think it has something to do with your confidence, maybe your leadership skills, maybe your visions of like what you want out of the future, what you want out of your own life. I'm not sure, but there's something here with the Queen of Wands in reverse is telling me, going into the Queen of Wands upright, that's telling me it's about your confidence. It's about the way you portray yourself. It's about the way you interact with other people. There's just something here, your expression, whether that be the way you speak or like the way you dress, the way you I don't know, just express yourself, the way you write music, the way you show yourself online, the way you portray yourself in some way, shape, or form. Like, whatever wasn't working before is going to work this time. Absolutely. There's going to be some sort of epiphany or discovery or revelation here with the fairy godmother that's going to lead to this lovers right here, the perfect match for you, something being seen. I don't know how else to say it. And then we have, look at that, abundance, peace, contentment. Yeah. This is definitely going to be like your soul family, your soul friends, your soul, I don't know, soulmate for some people. I think this is going to lead you to like a lot of abundance, like it says here, but especially the peace and contentment. I think you're finally going to be at peace with yourself, at peace with this other person, at peace with your decisions as well, if this had to do with the decision that you asked the first time, because the lovers, like I said, does have a decision to be made. I think that this is saying to trust your gut if there is a decision to be made. Because you are taking the right action here with the Knight of Swords. You know what you want, the star, so chase it. All right, I think this is where we're going to start to wrap it up. So what is next for pile 1? What is next for pile 1? I love this. This revelation, discovery, epiphany, I'm not sure what this is going to be for you. It's going to be different for everybody. Some sort of connection or some sort of perfect match, perfect fit for you, perfect job, perfect opportunity. I'm not sure, but this is going to lead to this peace, contentment, and abundance for you. this is going to lead to you building the future for yourself. So what is next for pile 1? I made such a mess out of these cards. It's crazy. All right, so we have, look at that, play. I feel like you guys are going to be so carefree with this person, with this situation, with this opportunity. You're going to feel so light, carefree. This is like the card of the 6 of Cups, so like the card of children almost. This could be somebody that you end up having a child with if that's what you're looking for. Yeah, play just reminds me of being like so carefree. Like only a child really can feel that carefree without the weight of the world on their shoulders, right? That's how I feel that you guys are going to feel like after this opportunity, after this situation. It's going to be like walking on water or walking on air or something. You're going to feel so light and so joyful. We also have grow, so if you're asking about a business, holy shit, power too. If you're asking about a business, if you're asking about some sort of, I don't even know, entrepreneurship, some sort of thing that you're trying to grow, some sort of leadership role. I'm not sure exactly what you guys are asking about, obviously, but whatever you're asking about, just know it's about to grow tenfold with this card right here. This is kind of trial by fire, I'm not gonna lie, with the salamanders, but you have a lot of fire in this, and I think that you've been trying this for a while and you just haven't had any success for it. Well, this time it's going to be successful. This time it's going to grow really fast. I think you guys are going to be either in a position of power if you're asking about some sort of job, finances, or career type situation. I think you are going to be in a position of power. I think you are going to be looked up to. I think you are going to be somebody that people respect. I think you are going to be, for some people, even famous or seen by a lot of people, depending on what you're asking for and what your situation is about. But if not that for you guys, then I think you are going to feel powerful and confident. Like I said, the Queen of Wands is all of a sudden upright. This is somebody who's confident. This is somebody who's charismatic. This is somebody that other people want to be. You know, she's that bitch, if you will. Doesn't mean you have to be a bitch, but she is that person that people want to be. You know, people look at her and they look up to her. They want to be like her. So yeah, I do think that if not necessarily you being a person of power, then you might just be in your power, be empowered. Empowered. Can I say that correctly? Empowered. You get what I'm saying. What is the last card we had? Adaptation. Yeah. This is speaking of somebody who can get themselves out of a tight situation or a tight squeeze. As if you think of an octopus is the type of animal that can literally get themselves out of, like, I've seen octopuses online in water bottles. I don't know how they got into there. I'm assuming it was just like at the bottom of the ocean and they climbed into it. But yeah, people try to help them get out, and the octopus can actually just get out of the water bottle, and they'll be huge octopuses when they finally come out of the water bottle. It's like, how did that thing fit in there? You know what I mean? But this is all about somebody who is able to adapt and not lose their true form, right? Somebody who is able to kind of work with what they got, work with their failures, learn from their failures, to be able to get out of tight squeezes, tight spaces, and thrive and succeed. This card is also about moving, so if people in this pile were thinking of moving jobs, or once again, the decision over here, we did have the Lovers, which is the decision. If you're thinking about moving jobs, moving homes, some sort of movement here, whether it be physical movement, like I said, moving job, moving home, if not physical movement, then if you're thinking of moving on from a person or deciding between two different people, whatever that may be, this is the card of moving. So take that as it resonates. But once again, with the Lovers right here, I think that you guys just need to follow your own heart, follow your own soul's desire, because once again, you don't have something like the Star card and just not have an inner knowing of what you want. You need to follow this. Follow your own North Star, if you will, because you're going in the right direction. Even if you have failed in the past, or even if things haven't worked out in the past, even if you've had regrets about certain people, certain situations in the past, or maybe even in the future, the next step, there will be some more. Like, it's just saying to keep going, because this is coming. You will be growing in some way, shape, or form. Your relationships will be growing. You will be growing. Your business will be growing. I'm not sure which one it is for you, but yeah. All right, one last card for you guys for this group, and we'll go on to pile 2. What is next for pile 1? Please, spirit guys. What is next for pile 1? And we have the King. Oh my God! You literally got power in the King. That is crazy. Some people here might be a power couple, like if that's what you're asking about or that's what you're looking for. You don't necessarily have to be a power couple in a traditional way, like you both own businesses or whatever, but like people are gonna look at you like the perfect couple. Like, I don't know how else to say this. This is what it's giving. This is the vibe it's giving. If it is a romantic relationship or a romantic connection that you guys were asking about, or that you were like inquiring about or something like that, then I do think there's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of pull towards this person. Like for some people, whether or not you want to believe it, that's up to you. But I believe in, you know, like soulmates. I believe in, you know, fate, destiny, and meeting people. I really do, and I really see that in this reading. I think you're gonna have a powerful pull to this person because I think you guys are meant to be together. You guys are coming out as the Queen of Wands, and now we have the King, who is also very like fiery looking too. This reminds me of the King of Wands. Hey, fun fact: only the King and the Queen of Wands out of all the suits are looking at each other in the tarot deck. Isn't that interesting? In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck, all the other kings and queens, even though they're technically pairs, none of them are looking at each other except for the King and Queen of Wands. This is, I don't know how else to say it, you guys. Like, if you're like, shut up about perfect matches, well, I can't. It's literally in my face 57 times right now. But this is what it's giving me, isn't it? Like there's no, this is all very fiery, yellow, reds. I don't know. That gives me that vibes for sure. This could be for some people a really powerful business connection too, because the King and the Power right here, I mean, they are a pair, but they don't necessarily have to be like a romantic pair. So this could be a really powerful business relationship, business connection. There's a lot of wealth here. I mean, we do have abundance right here. This guy's a king too. These are a lot of leaders. So yeah, if this is a business connection or a financial type situation or a career type situation, like there's going to be a lot of room to grow into a position of authority here with the King in Power. So yeah, for other people, if this is you guys trying to do your own business, your own sort of entrepreneurship or whatever, and like you're either already with somebody and that's not what you asked, or you're not even looking for somebody else in terms of a romantic connection or a partnership of any way, shape, or form, this could literally be you guys. I'm not even joking, like your divine masculine and your divine feminine coming together to be like a perfect union, if you will, perfect match, a powerful match. Like this is you finally bringing your divine masculine and your divine feminine into whatever this is to be able to come to the position that you want to be, to come grow to the place that you want to be. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it at for you guys. Yeah, let me know down below if you feel comfortable, what your situation was, what you asked about, because I'm very curious. This is very interesting. Obviously, if you don't want to, that's totally fine. I totally understand. But I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you guys so much. Wait, whoa. Do you hear? I would just like stutter so bad. I said, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching is what I meant to say. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you guys chose this 2 of Wands, then this is your reading. Sorry if the lighting's changed. I did pile 1 and now it's kind of dark up here, but yeah. So if you skip the intro, this is about what is next on whatever you're thinking about. So this is for people who need guidance or are trying to make a decision. Hopefully this will help you out. So as you can see, I pulled 2 oracle cards here. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do with these, but pile 1, I decided to just flip them over after the tarot cards. So that's what we're going to do and see what they say. So that will tell us what is next for you guys. This is going to be about what you guys are asking about. Obviously, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But yeah, we're gonna see in general what you guys are asking about. This not only helps me to figure out like what's going on here, about what's next, but hopefully this also helps you to let you know if this is your pile or not. And yeah, then we have the tarot cards. We're going to see what's next and whatever it is that you're inquiring about. On camera, we'll pull some extra oracle cards at the end, and we will also pull some clarifiers. I always need those. So let's get into the first card, which is this one right here. See what you guys are asking about. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. All right, so I think you guys are trying to make a move in some way, shape, or form. I don't know if that is literally moving for some people or just some sort of action. There's something that you guys need to decide on and you're wondering how to move forward. And I know that's really vague, but this is all I'm really getting from this card. Some people might be wondering about somebody's intentions too, because the Knight of Swords does kind of give me the vibe of like people's intentions. Since it is a sword, it could be you know, where their thoughts are at, or what do they mean when they say certain things. Are they actually going to follow through with certain things? So yeah, some people might be wondering if something is a good idea to chase or to pursue with the Knight of Swords right here. Maybe you guys are stuck between 2 different type of job situations, 2 different financial situations, maybe even like a relationship type of situations, and you're not sure where to go. I mean, that's the whole point of this reading. You guys literally got the card. Like if I had to encompass this reading in one card about what it was about, it would be the Knight of Swords. Like what should I be chasing after? Where should I go? That's literally what the Knight of Swords does. It's somebody who takes decisive, direct action. So yeah, let's just get into the actual tarot cards and see what they say. So we have the 4 of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands, I did say moving. That's very interesting. And this is somebody, so the Knight of Swords is somebody, you know, chasing what they want in terms of like making plans, making strategies, saying what they need to say, doing what they need to do. But this is actually somebody physically doing stuff, maybe traveling, or this does give me, sometimes when you get this card, especially with the Eight of Wands, this is our, sorry, the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. This could be moving, like I said in the beginning. But yeah, let's see what else we have. World. And the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys in this pile are super restless with the Four of Swords in reverse. You feel like you can't quit something. You can't take a break. You just can't stop moving or doing something until something else is completed. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys right now are, I feel like for a lot of people this is, Eight of Pentacles is giving me job type of situation, but it could be anything in the material world. So this is something that you've been working on for a long time, whether it be an actual position that you've been working in, whether it be a financial situation that you've been working on for a long time, like building something up financially, or this could even be some people, because the Eight of Pentacles is learning a craft or learning a skill set. So some people here, this could be in terms of some sort of higher learning, whether it be like at a university or at a trade or something like that. Or this could be something that you've been working on for a while in terms of a relationship with somebody. It doesn't necessarily have to be a career or financial thing with Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you guys are just wondering overall, no matter what this is about, if it is a waste of your time or if you should move forward with it. And I definitely think that you guys are ending an old cycle here with the world right now. I'm laughing because the Four of Swords is telling me like you're really concerned about this. Like you're just like, you're really scared of being rejected and being pushed back and like not being chosen for something. But as far as I can see so far, I think that this is going to be a successful completion of a cycle here. So whatever it is, the Knight of Wands right here is telling me to go for it. This is somebody who's chasing what they want. I think that your hard work is going to pay off. The Eight of Pentacles did show up in the upright position. If it wasn't going to pay off for me, it shows up in the reverse position, which is like a lot of time, effort, energy, skills, money, talent being wasted. And this isn't that. It's in the upright position. So I do think all the hard work that you've been putting into something, whether it be a career, some sort of financial matter, relationship, whatever it may be, learning a skill, learning a trade, I really think it's going to pay off. I think you're leaving everything behind in the past. Whatever this is that you're really anxious about, that you're really worried about, that your word isn't going to be enough to the point that you feel like you can't take a break, you can't quit, you can't back down, you can't go on vacation or whatever it may be, just know that that's going to be in the past. Like you're putting all that aside with the world here. The world is a successful, happy completion of something. So yeah, I'm going to get some clarifiers. Sorry, I just realized I kind of said all that in the present tense, but this is about what's next. So that's what I see is coming in next for you, is successfully completing something over here with the world. So whether that be a course that you're learning, you're successfully completing it, and your work is going to be noticed. Your work is going to actually pay off with the Eight of Pentacles right here. You might even get a sort of job offer with the the Knight of Wands, especially if you are already working at a different job. Then this is saying like movement to a new one. And successfully completing some sort of cycle there. If it is a relationship that you're wondering about, the next thing that is going to happen, once again, you're completing some sort of cycle here. I'm going to need some clarifiers, obviously, but yeah, you're successfully moving on to the next chapter. For some people, I'm not going to lie, this could be a different relationship, but for others, this could be moving into a new step of a relationship with this person. Eight of Pentacles. It's like you guys have worked well together. You guys have grown a lot of stuff together. You guys have worked together well in terms of your relationship, and you might even be moving on to the next level, moving house with the Knight of Wands. You could be moving, traveling with them with the Knight of Wands. I do think this person and their intentions are pure. The Knight of Swords over here. I'm not getting any sort of bad vibes here. I'm really not. I think that you guys are very worried about this for some reason, but I don't think it's like grounded in reality. And I'm not trying to like say that you're like cray for thinking the way you do. You know, we all have worries and fears, but I just don't think that whatever it is you're scared that you're going to be rejected from. If you're scared you're going to be rejected from something, or you're scared it's not going to work out the way you wanted it to. You feel like you can't stop doing what you're doing until this thing comes to fruition. Very weird. Very interesting. I shouldn't say weird, sorry. All right, I'll pull clarifiers for all of them and then we'll go over it. So can we clarify the world? I want to know what is ending. Five of Coins. Yeah. I knew it. You guys were going without something and you were scared that this isn't going to work out. It is going to work out, though. That's what I'm telling you. What is next is this is going to work out. I think you're still in the process of either, if you guys are in like school or something, or learning a skill, or you're trying to master some sort of skill. Eight of Pentacles is telling me you're still in the process of it, I feel like. But what's next is, once again, you're successfully going to complete whatever this cycle is. And we're going to find out that down here. But yeah, your worries, it's not going to happen. You're literally so meticulous with whatever this is. You've gone over every single detail. You're not going to fail. All right, can we clarify the Knight of Wands? Look at that, Wheel of Fortune! I'm done with you. Your reading's done. Everything's fine. Oh, we do have a 10 of Wands, so this is a lot of work. Oh, we have the Knight of Swords again. That's hilarious. All right, let's clarify the 8 of Pentacles. And then let me just grab these so they're not like everywhere. And then let's clarify the 4 of Swords, and then we'll go over them. The Empress. Oh, okay. All right, let's see what these are up here. Look. I'm so done with you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't, like, I know on the outside looking in, it's a little bit easier, especially if you're like reading tarot cards, to be like, yeah, this is gonna work out. But yeah, like, I don't know how to tell you guys. This is going to work out in your favor. This is gonna be a new beginning. You literally have the World, and then what comes next is the Fool. You have the end of the cycle and then the new beginning all in one thing. But you're really vulnerable. Why can't I talk? Sorry. You're really vulnerable about it with the Page of Cups here. I think it's because the Hermit is telling me you guys have had to find your own way. Perhaps this is something that you've taught yourself in some way, shape, or form, or there's something here with the 8 of Pentacles where you kind of had to rely on your own self, your own independent, your own skill set. You had to kind of build yourself up here with the 8 of Pentacles. But whatever it is going to work out. But once again, we do have the World here, which is the successful completion of the old cycle. Let's see what that old cycle is. Queen of Wands reverse, the Magician in reverse, 3 of Cups reverse. Yeah, so if somebody is asking about in this pile, I mean, we do have the 3 of Cups reverse, the Magician in reverse, which could be somebody with ill intentions. We also have the 3 of Cups reverse, which could be third party getting in the way here. We do have the Empress, the Page of Cups up there. So if this is about, for some people, a relationship, whether or not it's going to move to the next level, especially if there has been some bad intentions or some deceit maybe in the past with the Magician and the 3 of Cups, if there has been a third party here, just know that that is completely over. I don't know in which way. For some people, this could be that you're done with that person, that situation in general. But for others, perhaps this could be moving on to the next cycle with this person. I don't know if you're willing to forgive that sort of stuff, but just know that if that is the case, their intentions are pure now, despite what they have said or done in the past. But once again, that's something that you're really going to have to look at yourself and figure out if you want to move forward with this person or not. Don't do it because I said their intentions are pure. You're the one who's going to have to live with this decision, not me. But yeah, so if that is the case for some of you, I do see the end of that cycle being over. I do see really good intentions from now on out, here on out. And I do see them really wanting to work with you, especially with the Empress here, especially if you guys have kids together and stuff like that. I do see if somebody did do something a little, you know, maybe not the best to you in the past. There was a third party, especially, just know that that is over for good. The World, that cycle is completed. And you don't have to feel insecure about it anymore because there is good intentions now. I mean, there should have been the whole time, but yeah, there is good fate, good fortune coming in. I do think it was a lot of hard work for you guys with the 10 of Wands, but I think they're willing to work on it with you. Knight of Wands, they're willing to move forward with you to the next level. They're willing to be a little bit more committed here with this. For others of you, if this is about a relationship, but maybe this happened in the past, once again, there's going to be many different ways this could play out for different people in different situations. I'm just going to say what I see. So if, you know, one of them doesn't fit for you, don't take that one, but I'm going to say everything I see here. But anyways, for other people, if there was bad intentions in the past with somebody, perhaps somebody, you know, had another sneaky link with the 3 of Cups in reverse here. If there was some sort of, you just felt like you weren't getting enough from your partner, what you needed here with the 5 of Coins, just know that that cycle is over, especially if this has been something that's gone on, like if you've been cheated on multiple times here, or you've had somebody who perhaps maybe even overindulged here with the 3 of Cups, whether it be overindulged in shopping, overindulged in drinking, I'm not sure, overindulged in smoking, whatever it may be. If there's somebody who just hadn't done you right in the past here, then that cycle is over. I do think with Empress here and the King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, I think there is going to be somebody with good intentions coming in, Knight of Swords right here, Eight of Pentacles, who will be willing to work with you and to build things up with you, and who really want to get to know you. Eight of Pentacles is somebody who's very meticulous in their approach with something, and they're really, you know, they pay attention to the details, and they really love the small details about you in the relationship. This person's literally like so obsessed with this butterfly. I shouldn't say obsessed, because that sounds, you know, a little bit creepy, but they're really into this butterfly, and they really want to make it perfect, and they really want to make it work, and they want it to make it the best it can be, the best version of it. So if this isn't about the same person that has done this to you in the past, if you're not cool with like getting back with them or reconciling with them or whatever, which I totally understand, then just know there will be somebody in the future with good intentions here. I think you will be really emotionally vulnerable to them right here. But just know that old cycle is over with whatever this was over here. If there was third parties and stuff, just know that this new person, they have good intentions, and there is a lot of good fate and good fortune coming in with this new person. So if you are wondering about moving in some way, shape, or form, moving house, moving jobs, I would say the next step is definitely to go for it. Once again, good intentions over here, Knight of Swords. We have double Knight of Swords upright, Wheel of Fortune, good fortune coming in. There's like destiny is on your side here. I think it will be a lot of hard work. I'm not gonna lie to you. The 10 of Wands, we can't like overplay that. But literally, like, this is going to pay off so well for you. The Eight of Pentacles, if you're asking about some sort of financial matter, is financial independence. So this could be your own job or career taking off, especially if it's something with a creative endeavor, whether that be like a traditional creative endeavor, like, you know, an artist of some sort, or this could just be something that you created or birthed yourself. You know, I put that in quotes because it's like weird to say somebody birthed something, especially if you're a man watching. But, you know, if you build something up from scratch, even if it isn't like a traditional artistic type of creation, like if you built your own gym situation up from scratch or something like that, the Empress still applies to that. Like, this is still your baby, right? Your business is still your baby in that way, shape, or form, especially if you're really worried about the state of your business or getting your business off the ground or whatever it may be. King of Wands here, the Knight of Wands here, the World. You're not going to have to worry about these old cycles of Five of Coins, which is literally like poverty and not getting paid enough and not having enough money. You're not going to have to worry about the old cycles of that. That is ending. There is a new start beginning. I think you are going to have to kind of find your way through the dark here with the Hermit here. I think you are going to be a little bit, maybe have some disappointments, some setbacks. I mean, that's business for you. But overall, you will be dependent. You will be independent, and you will be, your fruits of your labor will be paying off with this Eight of Pentacles here. If you guys are asking about some sort of travel opportunity, once again, I do think that it's going to work out really well for you. I just see like some sort of opportunity where you guys have to relocate, or you're moving on in some way, shape, or form, whether or not it be physically moving or like just, you know, going towards another person. I'm not sure, but some sort of direct action here, direct movement, making a decision here that you guys are super anxious about is going to pay off really well. Especially if in the past you have been kind of like fucked over. Five of Coins, people have taken from you and you have been left without. Five of Coins, not getting what you need out of something, whether it be emotionally or like materially, literally, like you worked jobs that didn't pay you enough, or you tried to get a business off the ground in the past and it didn't work, and you know, you had to deal with the financial consequences of that, literally not being able to pay your bills or whatever. Just know that cycle's over. That cycle's over. The World, you're moving on to this new beginning. And I think you're going to have to find your own light, your own truth, your own way here. But the Eight of Pentacles is telling me that you guys have the skill set. And if you don't, you're ready and willing to learn the skill set, whether or not that be from like somebody teaching you or from you teaching yourself. I don't know, but you guys are definitely ready. I think that all of this combined, the Knights, the Wheel of Fortune, like luck is on your side right now. Good karma is on your side. Good fortune is on your side. Destiny is on your side. I put this all in quotes because I believe in all this, but if you don't, that's fine. But just know what I'm seeing is it all is on your side. Now it's just up to you to take the action. And I think the next step is you guys are going to take the action. And once again, I don't want to downplay the Ten of Wands. Like, this is a lot of work. I'm not going to downplay that, but the rewards are going to be so worth it. All right, I think that's all I can really say here. So let's see what this says. Look, what did I say? What did I freaking say to you? Your next step, the next thing that's going to happen is bliss, contentment, satisfaction, security. This is going to be super stable. I don't know what to tell you. That's literally what it says. And then we have the Golden Unicorn, Protector, Guardian, Championship. Wow, I can't read. Protector, Guardian, Champion. yeah, I really think that you're going to be reaping some rewards here from whatever it is that you're trying to build. It's going to be different for everybody, but the Bliss card is literally just telling me you're going to be like so content with this. And not only that, it literally says safety on it and security. Like, this is going to be really safe and secure for you. You're not going to have to worry about anything, 5 of coins, right? You're not going to have to worry about where the money's coming from. You're not going to have to worry about paying your bills. You're not going to have to worry about not getting enough. If it's not a financial thing, you're not going to have to worry about somebody else, you know, just not giving you what you need in a relationship or whatever it may be. Whatever this is, they have good intention. Protector, guardian, champion. Like, this is your protector, this is your guardian, this is your champion. And for some people, this might be you yourself and your own past and everything that you've learned by yourself. Like, that's fine. But for others, if this is like a new job opportunity or a new skill set that you're going to learn from, like, maybe even a mentor with the 8 of Pentacles and the golden unicorn here, just know that this is, they have good intentions. This person's going to protect you. This person's going to champion and root for you. This person might even, if it's like a trade or some sort of skill that this person is helping you learn, this person might even help you, like, market your skill or market you to a broader audience, market you to other investors. I'm not sure, but there's somebody on your side here who's really going to champion for you, who's really going to help you be independent in some way, shape, or form with this 8 of Pentacles. And if it's not in a career sense or a financial sense, once again, then this is going to be the new person coming in. All right, let's get a couple more cards for you. What is next for pile 2? Look at that. What did I say? Good intentions. I'm not even going to beat the dead horse because that... Hunt. Yes, I feel like you guys have been hunting for something. So whatever this is that you've been hunting for, it's going to work out. Whatever it is, you're going to know. Like, you don't hunt for something like a hawk does, because this is literally a hawk. You don't hunt like a hawk does and not know what the heck I'm talking about here. So if none of this is resonating, this is not your pile. But whatever it is that you've been hunting for, it's coming to fruition. There's good intentions here. Like, it's coming to fruition. We have balance with the dolphins. Yeah, I really get the vibe of, like, balancing a scale or balancing, like, balance book, you know what I mean, with budget or with bank account or something like that, like balancing that. But I also think this is also going to balance your work life and your home life as well, or your love life and your work life, whatever it may be. I think that there's going to be some balance here in terms of whatever it is that you're asking about. I think whoever it was in the past who took advantage of you with the 5 of coins here, that's not going to happen anymore. This person's going to help you in whatever way you need it. Most likely in, you know, a romantic way if it is what you're asking for about romance, but also in a more material way as well. I don't think you're going to be the one who has to pick up all the slack here. I think they're going to help you out with that. And if it's not a romantic sense, once again, this is going to be like whatever it is that you're creating for yourself with this 8 of Pentacles, whatever it is that you've been working on, that you've been hunting for, is going to be a really good work-life balance here. I like that. And then finally we have defend. Yeah, this is reminding me of the champion card over there. I do think whoever this is or whatever this opportunity is or whatever's opening up for you, I think that there's going to be, I think it's going to be super protected with this guardian, this champion, and defend. Some of you might need to defend your own, like, business or your own status or your own wealth or whatever it may be as well. And I don't mean that in, like, a bad way. I just mean it in, like, if you have an opportunity and somebody else is trying to grab your opportunity, you know what I mean? You might have to kind of, like, prove your worth with it or something like that. But yeah, if you've been hunting for some sort of house or some sort of travel opportunity, by the way, this could definitely be happening 100%. That is next for you. All right, let's get one last card for you guys in pile 2. What is next for pile 2? Oh my God, I'm dropping the cards. Hold on. What is next for pile 2? We have the shadow and the desert. Interesting. Some people with the shadow card might be having to face their fear of something. I don't know if you're scared for your work to be seen, whether this be, whatever type of work that it is that you do. I don't know if you're scared for your work to be seen, but this is reminding me of, like, facing your shadow and facing your fears. That could also be where this defend cards comes from. I wonder if these fears in the shadow comes from other people and that's why you're going to have to defend against it. I'm not sure. But this part of the shadow also reminds me of night and day. I do think whatever it is that you're stepping into is going to be night and day from what you're used to over here. Once again, the world cards here upright. That is a successful completion of a cycle. Like, whatever it is that you were used to in the past is not going to happen again. I mean, you're in charge of your own destiny, of your own actions. So, you know, if you decide to go back towards whatever it is that you're trying to leave behind, then yeah, it might happen again. But just know, like, energetically, it's not supposed to happen again. As long as you keep going towards whatever this is, this Wheel of Fortune, then as long as you can carry this weight, this burden, this 10 of Wands over here, and I think you have already been carrying it, so I don't think that's anything new to you, but yeah, the cycle is over. So I think it's going to be like night and day compared to what you're used to, where you're going next with this situation, especially if it's like a career or a financial situation. I 100% see you guys just night and day. I don't know how else to say it. Finally being appreciated in some way, shape, or form, whether that is by your boss, by your employer of some sort, by, you know, your art being appreciated, your own career type of thing, your own entrepreneurship, your own business being appreciated. I'm not sure, but it's definitely going to be appreciated with this 8 of Pentacles right there. All right, let's read the desert. So it says the desert, the drought, the wasteland, the barrens. The desert leaves us disoriented, desperate for direction, grasping for meaning, longing for solid ground. For endless miles, we are confronted with a lack of clarity and existential dread. We are thirsty, hungry, pleading for life to get back to normal, to become animated by the simple pleasantries of day-to-day life. The desert offers no comfort, and all must pass through it. If you can embrace the discomfort of the desert knowingly, you will someday reach water again. You can tap into the potent energy of the landscape. Its lights are blindingly bright and its darks terrifyingly deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant issue. Wait, what? I think I missed a line there. Its lights are blindingly bright and its darks are terrifyingly deep, which makes for unbridled creativity and clairvoyant visions. Truths reside in the desert that otherwise remain hidden. The crows, the shadows, and the coyotes call surround you. Let the winds and sands work their deep magic, wary traveler. It says, when in light, surreal, strange, unexpected visions and silence. When in dark, drying, deadening, disorienting. Why can't I talk? When in dark, drying, deadening, disorienting, and isolating. I think this is what you're coming out of. I really do. It literally says on the side, the desert is alive and pulsing with energy despite its desolate appearance. Turn toward it rather than away from it. This is giving me that 5 of Pentacles energy. This is that desert energy of not having enough of some sort. I mean, in this case of the desert, you literally don't have water, which, you know, is bad. But it's like starving for more, literally starving for more, to the point where you're like this hand coming out of the surface, just trying to hold on to something, right? And I think that this is what you're coming out of, because even though this card is speaking of the desert, this right here is like reaching towards this beautiful sky, this beautiful red, whatever this is. This kind of gives me the vibes of you guys making something out of nothing, like somebody left you without for some people in this pile, or you've just been without, whether that be monetarily, financially, maybe you've been without material items that most people would consider necessities, like a phone, a car, something like that. You've been without and you've made do. And now that cycle is over. You're no longer going to be in the desert again. You're going to be like in the rainforest, I feel like. Yeah. So that is all I see for you guys in pile 2. I hope you guys liked that reading. If you feel comfortable, let me know down below like what your question was about. Then I would totally love to hear it. If not, obviously that's perfectly okay. I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys. Hello, pile 3. If you guys chose this 2 of Wands, and this is your reading. Sorry if the lighting is a little bit different. It's gotten really dark since I first started, but yeah. So we're going to figure out what's next about whatever you guys are inquiring about. This could be some sort of guidance that you're needing. If you guys are trying to choose between 2 different things, then this is also going to hopefully help you out with that. Remember, it is a general reading. I'm going to go over everything I see, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because I'm assuming not everything is going to be for everybody. But I do want to make sure I answer as many questions and concerns or whatever as possible with the reading, since that's the point of it. So yeah, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for other people who might need to hear it. So I already pulled some cards, as you can see. So I pulled these 2 oracle cards. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them in the last 2 readings. I actually just ended up using them after I already pulled the tarot cards. So that's what we're going to do. We'll see what these are later. This is going to give me what you guys are asking about. This not only helps you guys to figure out if this is your pile or not, but this helps me as a reader to figure out, you know, what you're kind of inquiring about, so that I can also figure out what's next in that inquiry. So yeah, this should let you guys know whether or not this reading is for you. Obviously, I'm gonna have to kind of make it general for every single person who's asking every single question, but yeah, we'll see what this says, and then we will get into the tarot cards and see what these say. to figure out what is next for you guys. And then on camera, I will pull some clarifiers and some additional oracle cards, but let's get into the reading. So what are you guys inquiring about? The 10 of Swords in reverse. I mean, that is a good thing to inquire about. All right, so in general, this is talking about somebody trying to relieve a really heavy burden. This is somebody who's burnt out, maybe somebody who felt betrayed, somebody who feels like they're trapped. Normally, I don't think that with the 10 of Swords, but for some reason, that just came up. Somebody feels like they're trapped in some sort of situation. But this is like extreme. With it being the 10, this is extreme. This is somebody to the point of burnout, to the point of exhaustion, to the point of anxiety, despair, that they feel like they literally can't even get off the ground. Like this is somebody who's in a lot of pain. This could be physical pain in your back especially, but usually it's like mental anguish, mental pain, mental agony, that sort of thing. And I feel like you guys in this pile are trying to relieve it in some way, shape, or form. So this is something that you're really stressed out about, that you're trying to get guidance on. But yeah, that's all I'm really seeing with the 10 of Swords right here. Some people, if you're wondering about like other people's intentions, whether or not they're going to backstab you, betray you, or whatever, or just something along the lines with some other people's actions and how it's affected you in a really negative way, then this could be also what you were asking about with this reading. But let's get into the tarot cards. All right, what is next for pile 3 with their questions? So we have the Chariot in reverse, the 4 of Cups in reverse, the Sun, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of people in this pile, there was some sort of injustice here that was done. 10 of Swords. I mean, it's in reverse here, but 10 of Swords. There's some sort of injustice done to you that really caused a whole progress here with the Chariot. There was some sort of either, I feel like for some people, this might have even been career with the 4 of Pentacles right here. Maybe you got laid off unfairly. Maybe you got, I don't know. There's just something here where you were on your way towards something. There was some progression you were making, right, with the Chariot, and it was completely shut down, halted by whatever this was, by this action, by this other person. I feel like there's another person involved with this 10 of Swords, I'm not gonna lie. For other people, this could be your own traumas, your own mental, I don't want to say like depression, but yeah, your own depression, your own kind of like mental anguishes, burnout, something like that, that is completely halting you from moving forward here. There's just something here with this 10 of Swords. I'm going to figure out what it is because oh, look, the Chariot's upright. That completely halted your progress, and it wasn't meant to. It wasn't supposed to. That's the vibe I'm getting, is it wasn't supposed to happen like this. That's what I just heard in my head. Somebody fucked you over, I feel like. I really do. And caused this really horrible situation for you. Because I really feel like this Chariot wasn't supposed to stop. It wasn't supposed to be halted. There was some progression you were making that wasn't supposed to be halted. That's going to really bother me. But anyways, I feel like what's next for you guys in this pile is you're finally coming to a decision. You're no longer going to remain stagnant. I think you're finally, you've looked at all your options. You contemplated all your options. You contemplated everything that happened. You've been looking at all these cups. Maybe some of you guys even have meditated on it, because this person in this specific 4 of Cups is meditating. But you've looked at all your options, you've looked at everything that happened, and you're done just sitting around doing nothing. You're done looking at these options. You're done feeling apathetic. The 4 of Cups is somebody who is in a place of apathy, somebody who perhaps you felt like you couldn't really feel all of this too much because it would like shut you down, or maybe it did shut you down, and that's why you kind of were in an apathetic state with this 4 of Cups right here and this 10 of Swords. After whatever this was that shut this progress down, that halted you in your steps, that halted your progression forward, I feel like it was just so horrible for you that you just shut off. 4 of Cups, you just like nothing mattered anymore. Like you didn't feel happiness, you didn't feel joy. You might not even have felt really sad, because like 4 of Cups is the card of apathy and just like not really feeling anything. And I feel like for you guys, it was because of this trauma, because of this pain, because of this dramatic experience that you had to go through. You're just so burnt out that you couldn't feel anything anymore, and that's stopping you from moving forward. But yeah, what's next is the end of that. You're done feeling stagnant. You're done feeling apathetic. You're finally going to make a decision. You're going to make a move. And whatever this is that you're deciding to do is going to be super successful for you with the Sun right here. There's going to be a lot of clarity that's coming back in, a lot of vitality too. If this has been resonating, the 4 of Cups with the apathy, if you have been feeling burnt out, if you have been feeling like you can't enjoy anything, if you have been kind of stuck in your own mind, in your own head, and if you've been stuck in your own trauma, if you've been stuck in a traumatic experience that happened to you, if you've just been, you know, burnt out, then there is some vitality, not even some vitality, I shouldn't say that. There is a lot of vitality coming back in with the sun. This is literally the definition of life, right? The sun feeds all life on earth. There is happiness coming. You're gonna feel joy. You're gonna feel clarity. You're gonna feel brilliant and bright again. This particular sign has a beautiful woman on it. So if you've been trying to like revamp your style, revamp your hair, especially, she has so much hair on this. If you've been trying to enjoy nature, she looks like she's really enjoying nature. If you've been trying to maybe enjoy certain like outfits that you used to wear or certain like beauty products that you used to use, like I know that sounds superficial, but there's just going to be a lot of clarity, a lot of happiness, a lot of brightness coming back in. You're going to feel alive again is what I'm getting. Yeah, what's next is some sort of either reconciliation or forgiveness of some sort, depending on who this is and what happens. That could be what happens with the Four of Cups in reverse. For other people, this is just making a decision, taking maybe a bad hand and still playing a card, you know what I mean? Even though this hand did halt you for a while, you're like, I'm done sitting around, I'm done meditating on it, I'm just gonna shoot my shot and see what's up, and your shot is gonna hit. So that's the brilliant part of this. The sun, like I said, is success. What is next for you guys is success coming in. Four of Pentacles. This can be a card of greed sometimes, but for me in this, I think it's you guys rebuilding and saving and protecting yourself, protecting your energy, protecting your person, your body. I don't know why I just got that. I don't know why I just said that, but yeah, if that resonates, then that's 100% what I see there with the Four of Pentacles. This card is giving me safety and security. I think maybe too because like it is this Four of Pentacles specifically. It doesn't have the guy like hoarding the wealth on it. But this is safety and security. It's giving me more of that vibes. If whatever this is that happened, that you felt like you were stabbed in the back or you felt like pinned you down, if it was a financial thing, just know whatever is coming in is going to help you to rebuild. Not only to rebuild, but to also have a lot of security, stability, savings. If you haven't had savings for a while, then you're going to have savings again. In the Four of Pentacles, the reason why the guy in the Four of Pentacles becomes greedy is because there is a lot of success and wealth that he has built up already. I mean, obviously don't become greedy, but because that's not going to end well for you. But I don't really see that in this pile. I feel like for you guys, this is just letting me know that there is going to be a good amount of, I don't know how else to say it, like success, and for some people it is money coming in for you guys where you're going to feel safe and secure again. You're not going to feel like you're you have to work till you're burnt out, or you're not going to feel like you're always at the end of your rope here with your bills or whatever it is. You're not going to feel like this stress and this anguish all the time mentally because you're always concerned with bills and stuff like that. There's something coming in with this for you guys specifically in this pile. If this isn't about like a career or financial thing for you guys, because I think I just went over that for whoever might have been asking for that, this could be like a relationship as well. Just know that there is some beautiful, bright happiness over here with the sun. We're going to see exactly what's going on, but if there is a new relationship that you're asking about or a person that you're asking about, just know that this person is very secure and safe and sturdy with the Four of Pentacles. Just know that there is a lot of happiness to be had with the sun here as well. A lot of clarity, a lot of like sharing openly, open communication, talking openly, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I feel like what's next for you guys, I feel like this is like the beginning of the story about what you're already in. I feel like this is kind of like either where some of you guys are at right now, which is why you're watching this video, is you finally trying to come out of this apathetic state. You're finally deciding to make a choice here. And then this is like the future of what's next for you guys. So just know that the sun is a really beautiful card for what's next. Like this is such clarity, such success, such happiness, joy. This is joy. The traditional Rider-Waite-Smith card with the sun has a naked baby riding a white horse, and there's like flowers behind him and all this crazy shit going on. Don't know what's going on really with that card, but it is a vibe, right? Like to feel so carefree that you can be a naked baby just riding a horse with a sunflower hat, like, okay, like that's a fucking vibe, man. Like that's what is coming in for you guys with this group. That is what is next. Just feeling so carefree, so loving, so joyful. Some people might even be going on vacation. I don't know why I just thought that, but you might even be going on vacation or be moving or going somewhere that is actually like warm. If not actually traveling or moving somewhere that's warm and nice and sunny a lot of the time, then just enjoying the outdoors, enjoying the sun in some way, shape, or form. But I think for most people in this pile, it does mean actual like success and gaining back happiness and gaining back independence and gaining back safety and security and feeling safe and protected again, feeling secure again, feeling like you don't have to worry anymore. So let's get into the clarifiers because I'm really interested to know like what the heck's going on. You guys will be the only group that I'm actually clarifying this 10 of swords. But I'm like, who did what? Who do I have to beat up? No, I'm just kidding. I would never come on that, but who did this? I don't like this. Who did this to you, pile 3? All right, let's see. Can we clarify the 10 of swords? What happened? Ace of cups in reverse. Oof. Oh, no. 10 of swords in reverse. 9 of cups. Okay. So it looks like for a lot of people, you might have felt betrayed by somebody who's close to you, whether that be a friend, a family member, or a romantic person, romantic interest. You're hoping things were going to turn out a certain way. 9 of Cups. You had a lot of hopes and dreams and prayers and wishes with this. You thought it was going to be everything that you wanted, but 10 of Swords tell me that they betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. It might not have them. They might not have been like, you know, evil villain, like, ha ha ha, I'm going to betray pile 3, but like whatever they did, whatever they didn't do actually, for some people, whatever they did or didn't do was something that really held you down here. For some people, it caused a lot of mental anguish, a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress to the point that you just like were so overburdened with this 10 of Swords here. For other people, this person could literally have done something that felt like a betrayal to you, like I said. Yeah. So I think for a lot of people, it is in terms of like a family member, a friend, or a romantic partner, a romantic interest that you thought was going to go somewhere and it didn't. Halt progress right here. For other people, this could be like a job position that you either were offered and then you got like cut loose from. 10 of Swords is someone being like put down, and I don't mean that obviously in like a you know, type of way, but like, you know, being cut off, being laid off, being cut out, that sort of thing. And it really just like, it devastated you. There's just something here that really devastated you guys. And for other people, this might not have been like a particular experience like recently. It could be, once again, 10 of Swords could just be any sort of trauma that you've had for a while, or that, you know, the Ace of Swords just popped out. Revelation here. I kind of want to see what else this is. I know we're getting on the next step, but I'm just like, what is this? Yeah, they stopped you from your new beginnings. Okay, King of Coins. For a lot of people, this could be some sort of financial matter that just like messed you up in some way, shape, or form. If full reverse, they stopped you from your new beginnings. Knight of Swords is just somebody taking an action towards something, and it got like shut down. 7 of Wands, you had to defend yourself for some reason, but in the end, I just heard in the end it didn't even matter. I don't know why I heard that, but I did. Oh, this is horrible. I feel like you had really good intentions with this person or with this job or with whatever it is, and they just fucked you over. If this isn't like a specific person, it could even just be like the state of the fucking world and the economy right now. Like, I don't even know. If it might not be like, there's just something here that you had your heart set on, or you thought you were going to get an offer for, or you had a connection with some person and they just like shut you down in some way, they betrayed you in some way, and it just really, it threw you guys back. It threw you guys back so far here. Yeah, definitely in reverse. You were unable to change the circumstances. All right, let's get clarity for these actual cards now to see what's next. Let's get clarity for the Chariot. King of Swords in reverse. Oof, I don't like this energy. Yeah, this is somebody who literally is taking advantage of you. This is somebody who's cruel, who can be very cold, maybe even inhumane in some cases. Yeah, for some people, I wouldn't be surprised if this... For a lot of people, I think this is somebody that you actually knew, but for some people, if this was to do with, like, financial matters and or, like, corporate matters, career matters, this could be somebody who's just, like, super inhumane, only sees people as numbers, and, like, laid somebody off because of that. That's what it feels like with the King of Swords in reverse. They don't care. Yeah, they left you wandering in the dark by yourself to find your own light. They completely cut off this progress that you were making. They completely cut off. Some people might even had to like sell a car, get rid of a car with the Chariot in reverse and not had any transportation. You just didn't feel safe. You didn't feel secure after whatever this is that happened. You didn't feel like you had enough with this Four of Pentacles and the Sun. All right, can we clarify the Four of Cups? So there's something coming in that you finally like, all right, I'm moving forward here. So we have Chariot in reverse again. This is so crazy. 10 of Cups in reverse. Some people might have even lost their house and their home. Like their actual house and their home might have been taken away in some way, shape, or form in this pile. That's so crazy. Because of this person or because of this corporation or whatever this was. For others, this person or this event or whatever this thing was that caused you such stress, which is something that completely tore apart your happiness. This could have been, like I keep saying, this could be for some people childhood trauma, something that happened in your childhood, because the 10 of Cups does have children on it as well. If it wasn't your childhood, this could be you worrying about your children, your, if you don't have children, then it could just be like your house and your home now, or the house and home that you're trying to build or tried to build with somebody. They just like, they betrayed you in some way. Once again, Chariot in reverse, you're completely cut off. You completely turned around. You don't know where to go now. But the Four of Cups, you're coming to some sort of realization in the future. This is what is next. You're coming to some sort of realization about this thing in the future. I just heard they can't keep me down. I think that you're just like, is this gonna be my story? This is the end of like, this is how people remember me. No, fuck that. Yeah, I just feel like you're playing the hand that you're dealt, and it's like a shitty hand. This isn't right. I'm not condoning anything that happened. I'm really not. But it's just like, how do I say this? I can sit here and cry all day. It's not going to change anything. There's nobody coming. The Chariot in reverse. I have to do this. Two of Wands, making plans. Yeah, there's something you're planning here. Looking at your options, 100%. There's something that you're planning here that's going to pay off for you. So whatever it is that you're asking about, especially if you already have some sort of idea in mind, go for it. Go for it, please, because this is like, you're going to have options. You're going to be successful too. Can you clarify this Four of Cups? Like what? Frustrations and delays. Page of Wands in reverse. 9 of Cups, things not working out as you wanted to. 4 of Wands, which is house and home. Yeah, I just feel like the Star trying to rebuild. I want to know like what you guys, what is next though for you guys in terms of like, hold on. What decision are they making with this Four of Cups in reverse? Or what clarity are they coming to? What decision are they making with this Four of Cups in reverse? Letting go of struggle, letting go of problems, 5 of Wands in reverse. If you guys are fighting for something or fighting against somebody for something else, especially if they did something wrong to you, you're just gonna let it go. You're like, it's not worth it anymore. Yeah, you're getting serious about this. This Wheel of Fortune is in reverse is saying like, I'm just gonna let, I guess, I'm not gonna call it bad luck, but whatever bad things, bad karma, bad whatever that you feel like happened to you, I feel like you're just gonna let it go. 5 of Wands in reverse. I want to see like how you guys are getting over this. Look, 8 of Cups, you're walking away for somebody or something. Are you still attached to this person? Are you still trapped in this person? Look at that. I think there's, okay, so it depends on what this is about. If there's some sort of new offer coming in with the Ace of Cups right here, this could be, if it is a romantic partner who betrayed you or whatever, then this could be a new romantic person coming into your life. This could be a new friend who's helping you out, or an old friend, you know, that you're finally like leaning on, whatever. Or this could just be any sort of offer. I do get the Ace of Cups in job and career type things too, because it does mean an offer coming in a good intention type of way. So, but yes, there's some sort of offer coming in here with this Ace of Cups, some sort of connection coming in with this Ace of Cups that you are getting, you are receiving, and you're taking direct action with the Knight of Swords. I think this is something that you also have been like applying for. So if this is like job wise or career wise or financially wise, and this is something that you've already been applying for right here. Or like, if this is like a romantic type of thing, then this is like you actually have been like putting yourself out there to find somebody. You know what I mean? The Knight of Swords is somebody who's like decisive action here. So, and with good intentions too. So I think that this is definitely maybe their good intentions, but also your good intentions. Like you've been putting yourself out there. So I do think you're going to decide to finally take a step forward and go for whatever it is that you have lost. And it's going to pay off, because this person, whatever happened, was really bad karma for them. And I feel like your good karma is coming in because of this. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just moving on to build up yourself again. 7 of Coins, to invest in yourself, invest in your own life, and invest in your future, invest in something. Whatever this is coming in, this offer, this connection, is going to get you out of this apathetic state, is going to get you to stop contemplating things and to stop thinking about what was and what could have been, and to move on into this beautiful, healthy cycle of the sun, into feeling happy again, into feeling joy again, into feeling alive again, into feeling successful, or being successful too. So if this is like a job offer or something, then this is definitely something that you're going to find a lot of not only joy doing, a lot of confidence in doing, a lot of success in doing, but you're going to be super happy doing too as well. So let's clarify the sun. What's next for pile 3 with the sun? Page of Swords, Temperance, Two of Swords. All right. Sorry, I've been doing this way too long and I'm getting like really weird. The Moon in reverse. You're going to see the truth. You're going to see all the lies and the bullshit that's been holding you down. You're going to see the truth about the situation, most likely about this person or about what happened. But you're also going to see past your own fears, your own doubts, your own insecurities, and you're going to be like, no, that's not true. That wasn't right. Some people in this pile might be learning a new skill with the Page of Swords, but I definitely think this is just good news coming in some way, shape, or form. This could be, like I said, a job offer coming in. This could also be like connecting with other people. If this is like a new relationship that you're looking for, a new relationship that you're asking about, then this could be you guys connecting to somebody new in that manner. It'd be like a very beginning stages because it is the page, but there is communication here with the swords. Yeah, there's just balance coming in and healing with the Temperance card here. Healing for something that you couldn't see before with the Two of Swords. There was a decision that you needed to make, but you felt like you couldn't make it before, and now it's getting healed and the balance is coming back in. We also have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, I think this is going to come in really fast. I also think we have the Knight of Wands over here too. I put it away, but I think some of you guys might be physically moving away from either this person, this situation, this environment, whatever it is. If you were like actually living with this person still, or connected to this person in some way, shape, or form still, or connected to this job still, even though like they fucked you over, just know that you will be literally like moving on from this person or this job, physically moving on from this person or this job with this Eight of Wands here and the Knight of Wands. But you might also be like moving farther away, you know what I mean? Let's clarify this Four of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, yeah. Two of Coins. For some people, you might only if you wanted to, but you might be having multiple sources of income here with the Two of Coins. This could be 2 different jobs that's helping you get out of this situation. But this could be also getting help with other things, like materially. It doesn't necessarily have to be financially, but just material things. You're getting help with some of those. Some people here might actually have to, and I know this is going to be like something not a lot of people want to do, but some people might have like maybe if you were stuck in a house still legally or financially with one person, but you got an offer to move in, or you found someone new or whatever, you might actually be paying for 2 different places for a little bit. Or if you got, you're still stuck at this job over here, you can't really quit yet, but you are going to take this new job on. You could be kind of like halfway through kind of working at this old job still, but 1 foot into the new job. Like, so that could be what's going on here too. I'm not trying to scare anybody, I'm just reading what I see. But yeah, we do have that. And then we also have the Ace of Cups and the Devil in reverse. Yeah, you're getting out of this toxic cycle, whatever this was. There is a new opportunity, Ace of Cups again. A new connection coming in, a new opportunity coming in, a new person coming in, a new offer coming in. Especially if you've been actively applying places or looking at new places, whether it be like new places of employment or new places to live, or looking for some sort of, I don't know, financial assistance, something like that, or if you've been actively, sounds weird to say actively looking for a new relationship, but you know what I mean, actively in the market for a new person, then this is coming in, and it's definitely going to be cutting you off from this toxic energy of the Devil over here, whatever this was. I think it's really going to relieve you of a lot of your stress and a lot of your burdens. This Ten of Swords was in reverse when we picked it up, so that means you guys are being relieved of these burdens. You're not going to worry about it anymore. You're going to feel safe, secure, happy, successful with the Sun. All right, let's get into your oracle cards. So we have Atheling, nobility, grace, gratitude. And then we also have, the solitary, dedication, self-love, focus. Yeah, some people in this pile, I'm not gonna lie to you, you might be moving on simply by cutting your losses. And I think the reason why you hadn't done it sooner is because you shouldn't have had to. And I'm not like, that's not okay. But I think you're doing it to find this happiness, and just know that what's next is you finding the happiness that you deserve. So the clarity, also the success and like the joy and feeling alive again, feeling bright again, feeling like you can shine authentically again. There's a bug on my card. Go away. Yeah. So that is what is next for you guys. Where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I feel like that might have been something that was kind of holding you down here with the Four of Swords, or sorry, the Four of Cups and the Ten of Swords too. I feel like you guys might be cutting some losses, even though like you really shouldn't have to do it, even though it's not fair to you. In order to move on, you're like, I just have to let this go. And I think this is where this card is coming from. You're handling something with nobility, grace, and being grateful for what you do have, even though you technically shouldn't have to let go of this other thing because it wasn't your fault. Like, you should be able to fight for whatever this is. You're just like, it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth my happiness. It's not worth living in pain anymore. Like, you're just finally seeing the bright side of things, I guess you could say, in a situation that might not seem very bright at all. This also reminds me of somebody kind of dealing with something like a queen, you know, like wearing a crown, if you will, through hard times, even though somebody tried to humble you, tried to make you look like you were lesser than, even though they tried to degrade you in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they betrayed you, like I said before. You're handling it with grace. You're handling it like your nobility. And heavy is the head that wears the crown, right? But at the end of the day, like, you still have your crown on. So yeah, I think you'll find the good times coming again. You'll find the stability again, the success again. Obviously, that's what we said in the beginning. But yeah, I think handling this the way you are, in a very mature and regal type of manner, is definitely going to work in your favor 100%, because I feel like they're just going to look like the fucking bad guys, if you will. And then we have the solidarity. Yeah, dedication, self-love, focus. This is all about you now. You're cutting your ties loose, even though you shouldn't have be like forced into this situation. This is such a beautiful card. I love this card, honestly. This is all about you being dedicated to what you want to do. You be dedicated to something that drives you, that fills up your cup, that makes you happy, that makes you feel confident, that makes you feel successful, that makes you shine the way that you want to shine. Yeah, I think you're finally putting your time, your effort, and energy into you what you want to do here. So let's get a couple more oracle cards and then we'll wrap it up. What is next for pile 3? All right, let's see what is next for pile 3. Look at that, protect. What did I say? I did say that the this card felt protecting rather than, like, you know, greed, like it sometimes is associated with. Heal. Look at this. This is what's next for you. Communicate. What did I say? I think that you guys will be in communication with either a new job, a new I don't know, if you're looking for a house or a home, there will be some communication there with that. If you're actually trying to talk to a person in some way, shape, or form, you'll be communicating with that. If you're looking for like a shoulder or somebody to help you out, like a friend or mentor or something like that, that's where this communication lies. Whatever it is, you guys are going to be protected and you're going to feel safe again. You're going to feel secure again. You're going to feel like you have enough. You're going to feel like you have enough savings, enough money. You're going to feel like you're stable again. Really healing energy right here, I definitely think. And disguise, this is all about somebody blending in enough that they aren't pushed away or rejected, but standing out enough that they're not totally blending in with the rest of their surroundings. So I think this is about you guys really fitting a mold somewhere in some way, shape, or form. Also, chameleon can kind of shapeshift, if you will, to different, to its surroundings and to be able to survive in different places. So this kind of reminds me of you guys being like a shapeshifter, if you will, not in a bad way, but like somebody who's able to adapt and kind of become what they need to become for a new opportunity, whether it be like a new job opportunity or just somebody who's like willing, who is able and willing to, I don't want to say shapeshift because that sounds like you're fake, but that's not how I mean it at all, but somebody who's able to, I don't know how to say it, just to adapt to their surroundings and their environment and to thrive, and not only to thrive, but to be successful and to survive, you know? All right, one last card because I'm like running out of words to say. Well, not running out of words, I'm like just not wording them right. I've done multiple readings, so, which is good. I love doing that, but I'm kind of running out of stamina here, I guess. All right, one last card for pile 3. What's next for pile 3? What is next for pile 3? I got 2. Oops, my bad. Oh, we do have the temple down below, which talks about peace again, finding your sanctuary, finding a place that you feel is sacred to you, that you belong, and that you not only feel safe, but you feel at peace, you feel rested. Think of, I don't know, any sort of like actual temple. If that is a religious place for you, then that's a religious place. But for other people, it can be any sort of sanctuary, somewhere that's just super peaceful and somewhere that you can go and feel safe and protected. So that goes along with these very well. But we also have the seed and the heart. Oh! Yeah, this is the start of something new, 100%. I think it is in the very early stages with the seed here. But the thing about the seed, obviously, is it grows into whatever plant it's meant to grow into. So you just have to keep watering it, watering the soil, the heart. I think you're going to be following yourself, following your heart. I think you're going to be putting into yourself again, self-love, like we said down here, dedication, focus. You're no longer entertaining this other thing. It's like you're fixing your crown, queen or king, if you're a guy watching this. You're fixing your crown and you're finally like, all right, they tried me. They really did. They got me when I was down. They made me down and out, you know. I wasn't prepared, but not again, not again. Now you're following what you want to do. Now you're following where your heart is telling you to go. If you're feeling like you want to do something or you're feeling like this is where you're meant to be, then listen to that, because this card is telling me right there that that's 100% what it is. And also this is just further confirmation that you guys definitely have new romance coming in, if that's what you're asking about, if that's what you're looking for. If not romance, then like a new connection, new friendship, whatever it is, there's going to be something really great here. You just need to water it. So, all right. That is all I see for you guys in pile 3. I hope you guys like this reading. If you feel comfortable, let me know down below what you were asking about, what your question was. Then I would love to hear it. If not, obviously, I totally understand. I love you guys anyways, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye, guys.